I don't believe in a concept of, like, an immortal soul or any kind of special spark in a person. For me, it's your memories and your personality that make you who you are. What is a man? A filthy pile of secrets! Hop down that pipe and I'll give you a quick primer on how to work the toad radar. Die! Die, you monster! What voice was that? I'm sorry, that was not Mario. I'm sorry, I had a little bit of a psychotic break. Yes, let's test the toad radar. Oh, I have a special spark, thank you. Why would two of you exist? If the original machine broke and it didn't vaporize the original you, you essentially have two versions of you, and they're having different experiences now. And that's what's important. As far as I'm concerned, experiential things are what define us. Like, if you were to wipe my memory clean, and I started having a completely different set of experiences, I would probably become a different person. Because memories and experiences are how we kind of form our personality, it's how we form our moral codes, it's how we form our like, everything about us is defined by every moment that led up to this moment in time. If you take those away, you essentially become a blank slate. If there's a new form of psychosis where you become acutely aware that you are a copy and feel like an imposter, what if there's a new form of psychosis? Actually, there is an old form of psychosis. I don't remember the name of it, but there is a disorder that makes you believe that you are either a copy of the real thing, and there's also a version of it where you are convinced there's a copy of you, an imposter. A doppelganger is out there with nefarious intent. But there's also one where you believe that you're a copy and the real one's out there somewhere. Karath, how's it going, Karath? Doppelgangers and changelings, like, these are old notions, and the psychosis that's associated with them have been around for a while. Coolasto! How's it going, Krath? How was your stream? You're playing Caves of Cud! Hey, nice choice. We're talking about the quantum teleporter conundrum. The idea that if you use a teleporter and it destroys you in location A and then makes a copy of it in location B, did you die? Are you a new person now? Imposter syndrome is different. Oh, I apologize. You didn't know teleportation worked that way. You get duplicated somewhere else and the original is vaporized. In some versions of teleportation, that's how it works. There are other, like... Let's be clear. We don't have any teleportation system in the real world capable of moving matter at the moment in any form. Like, I think we've managed to teleport lights in an experiment one time. But we're talking about, like, moving people. So this is all theoretical. Like, there's a form of teleportation in fiction that's kind of similar to black holes, like wormholes, where you bend space and time and you move the actual person. That doesn't have the conundrum. We're talking about the version where you rearrange atoms. Caves does, and it sucks. Not the same thing as thinking there's a murderous doppelganger of you. Yeah, I don't remember the names. I just know there is a diagnosable thing where you are convinced that, like, you're a copy of yourself out there. I don't remember any of the names, though. This is what happens when you just read at 4 a.m. a bunch of weird articles on the internet, and you're like, that's interesting. Ahem. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me, Mario? Let me walk you through a quick test of the Toad Radar. Can you feel the device in your head? Oh god, on your head, not in your head. Oof. I was gonna freak out for a second there. As you may have guessed, that's the Toad Radar. The dish will scan the area and react to any hidden toads you may be facing. The closer you are to the potential toad, the stronger the Toad Radar reacts. When you think you found one, try whacking nearby objects with your hammer to unfold the toad. Note I said toad and not chode. No matter how much you whack, you will not unfold that thing. This advanced level of detection uses a massive amount of power, so the battery will drain quite fast. Much like your chode. No no Toad Radar. Got it? Keep an eye on your battery. Okay, that's enough explanation. Let's run some actual tests. Find the hidden toads before the battery runs out. In this scene, there are 2 hidden people. Can you find them? I found him! Let me catch up on chat here. Chat's going nuts. You're floating in and naps, don't worry about it. Your very basic Google Foo says syndrome subjective doubles is what we're talking about. Based on that, I'd say you're 2 different people because the second the other you was made, you both start developing different memories. That's what I agree with right there. I would like to have a deep conversation with you about quantum teleportation and show you how you're wrong. I've had this conversation at length many times with Andrew. Many times. Syndrome of subjective doubles is a rare delusional misidentification syndrome in which a person experiences delusion that they have a double or doppelganger with the same appearance, but usually with different character traits. This is leading to a life of its own. The syndrome is often diagnosed during or after the onset of another mental disorder, such as schizophrenia or other disorders involving psychotic hallucinations. Oh, don't worry about it. I like walls of text that are educational. The existence of the other you isn't a delusion. Well, yeah, in this case, we're having like two side-by-side conversations here. Alright, where's this last toad? Got him! You can't really reason a person out of that hole. I'm not the original A. Well, yeah, but... Well, yeah, that's like the real messed up... Oh, Static, you clever little bastard! Amazing, it works! Thanks to you, our test was a total success! I must say that went exceedingly well. The toad radar didn't even explode this time. How lucky! All that remains before certification is a robust field test. Go out into the world, Mario. Use the toad radar to rescue some hapless folded toads. Helps you find nearby toads in trouble. When the battery runs out, you can use our proprietary device charger to juice it back up. However, its use requires a modest donation. Power isn't cheap and funding is hard to come by. My work here is incomplete. There are paradigms yet unshifted, so back to work. Let's destroy the status quo, you and I together, Mario. Sensor device is already fully charged. Oh god, I'm so excited to watch him run on a treadmill. You come back as a clone. So that's why I love running the role-playing game Paranoia, which also features a cloning system that you can mess around with. So, just to keep my argument in brief, the reason why I say I'm still me when the original's vaporized is because there's an unbroken line. There's no loss of experience and there's no shift in experience. I have a memory of getting into a box and a memory of getting out of a box. Even though one of me was killed and a new one of me was born, as far as my subjective reality is concerned, that's an unbroken line. The problem comes with the malfunction, when suddenly there's a version of me that stepped into a box and didn't die, and there's a version of me that steps out of a box. Now there's 2 of me and we're starting to have different experiences. Even like 15 seconds is enough for me to be like, yeah, that's a problem. Now there's 2 of me. You have a tolerance for ambiguity? I have a high tolerance for ambiguity. Hello there, British Knight, and hello there, Ponty. Good timing, you showed up after we had the existential crisis conversation about teleporting and what happens to the original you if there's a malfunction. What is this? trying to get off of there. Where am I? How do I use the toad tracker? I forgot. Oh my god. There's fucking toads everywhere. Well, that one was easy. Can't keep this up forever, but I'm gonna try. No, like, seriously, there's toads everywhere. Oh, I'm so weak from being crumpled up for so long. Wish I could just press Y to use a mushroom like you, Mario, and then I just press B to order a burrito. Is that not what B does? There's no burrito button in life? What's even the point? But why are we here, just to suffer? Put that away, Mario. You always hated how empty Eve felt in that regard. All I know about Eve is that there were battles where people lost actual money. The only thing I know about Eve is reading stories about, like, ships that are worth literal thousands of dollars being stolen. And, like, elaborate month-long heists, year-long heist. I read a story where someone from a rival clan infiltrated another clan, rose up into the ranks until they were a pilot of, like, a multi-$1,000 USD ship, and then stole it in an elaborate heist. And, like, that is some of the coolest stuff that a video game is capable of providing in life. But the bad part is you have essentially the most boring gameplay experience. They stole many. Yes, they stole many. Like, siphoned a whole bunch of money away, stole a whole bunch of ships, stole a whole bunch of, like, objects, and it's super cool to read about in a condensed storyline. But, like, playing it was just a whole bunch of, like, show up, interact with people, play a video game, a largely spreadsheet organization because it's EVE Online. So it's one of those games where, like, I love the stories, but I could never imagine playing the game itself. It's just like, I would probably be bored out of my mind playing this game. Have I not been here before? No, I've been here. That house was just off limits before. How did I miss a couple of easy toads like that? Alright, toad radar. Where else we got missing toads? No, 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 no! Wait. Directly in front of me. This hole! There you go, buddy. I knew someone would come along who had a compulsion about hitting every surface with a hammer. I prayed. I prayed. Whoops. I hope you weren't expecting a treasure map or a scroll filled with ancient secrets. Did they repopulate this area with new toads? They did. Because we've been through here. Like, there's still stuff I didn't reach last time because we can't get that high. I mean, you know, give me 20 minutes in the means and I could probably get that high, but not in the sense of this video game. Yeah, it's the toad up there, which I cannot reach. I know, Belle. Oh. Well, there we go. I'm gonna get to that cave now. I'll put this thing away. Oh, I was having a peaceful picnic when I got folded. Thanks for saving me, Mario. Playing it as being passive-aggressive on Ventrilo, because that's the vintage, while very likely just idling for days at a time. I think it's funny how people essentially broke the PvP prohibition mechanics by throwing money at it. What can't you solve by throwing money at it? There's probably a fun joke here, come on. Deadly Dragon, how's it going? I missed the entire picnic! I hope there's still some potato salad left! Oh my fucking god. Are you seeing this? It's some sort of perverted sex act happening right in front of me. Oh my god, he's giving him a full job. Oh my god, oh! I'm sickened, but also I'm kind of aroused. Maybe I'll just rub one out behind this tree here. Oh, yes. Oh, do it. Oh my god, so filthy. Stop it, I changed my mind. I got one move. I did it. I did it. Bam. Gankers. Shabam! The fun story you know about Eve is Erotica7, who ran a fake game show where they got people to do embarrassing things on webcam while they recorded, then not giving them the prize money, and they kept that up for 2 years before they got banned. Good lord, 2 years. That toad was getting a full job. Don't flatten me! This is like having a new superpower! Oh god. Look for that guy in the audience. Like, the unique toads tend to stick around in the audience as their weirdo selves, which is fun. Alright, we finally got up there. Surely I've gotten all the toads in this area now. No reaction. I think we've done it. I think we've purified this realm. The toads have been... Wait. Wait. That's right, there's this toad. You got the sensor lab. You see, that's like an actual trophy. The other ones we've gotten have been like literal garbage. Where? This rock? The mailbox! 3 of them! Thank you, Mario! Wondering how I already had this written. Me too, Toad. Call me hipster, but I prefer to send a real letter. Now I have to actually call my friends. Thanks, Mario. Sarcasm. Sorry, there's still a toad here somewhere? How? Of course. Mario, I should have known, thank you! Now it's clear. It has been cleansed. Gag reflex is hard enough, right? Glad you're doing great, Deadly Dragon. Does this take me back to town? Second toad joins USPIS. Third one's just sad. You're welcome, you little shits. Learn to be more grateful. What we got? Weapon and item shop. Well, this is where I want to go. How am I doing on items? Oh, right. We talked to the shopkeep. Not like Thousand Year Door where you just kind of walk up to what you want. I have 4 mushrooms. I'm gonna buy a 6-pack so I don't have to worry about mushrooms for a while. What else do we have? I have 8 fire flowers. I have 2 shiny hammers, 2 metal boots, 2 shiny boots. I'm gonna get 1 more of each. I don't want to run out of useful things while exploring. We still have 5,000 Princess Peach branded coins. Mushroom Kingdom approved currency. Yeah, I love the fact that the toads are often very, very sarcastic about being thankful that you saved them. Like, Yeah, I guess I'm happy not to be a butterfly capable of flight anymore. Thanks, Mario. Like, what the fuck are you? Little shit. That's right, I want to go to the dock. I'm sure it's not open yet. Wait, can we ride this tram? Fully operational, ride the tram! Thank you for riding the tow tram, where are you headed? Oh, nice. I'll just take my fast travel pipe again later. Oh, the Sniffit! Hey, buddy. It was fun while it lasted. Made some coins, too. I love Sniffits. We're open for business again. What can I get you? None of these are useful at the moment. There's still something here I never figured out. Where was it? Also, Toad Tracker. Dead silence. I guess I'm good. I guess I got all the toads in here. But also Shy Guy, just kind of hanging out? Hello. Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand and continue our adventures for the water elemental. That is the way I'm playing this Mario, too, which is why I keep on looking at your message about you're welcome, you little shits, and giggling about it. You're welcome, you little shits. I do all of this for you, all of this! And you don't even thank me right. God, I hate the toads. They creep me out, too. What are they? Is that their hat? Is it their head? What do they have in there? Little abominations. When God looks at you, he frowns! Let's blow this popsicle stand. No, wait. I gotta fax myself again. And now I can watch that man use a treadmill. Let me charge my Toad Tracker. 500 coins? What a ripoff. Now charging. Yeah. Run on that treadmill. Charging complete. Cries in Italian. Oh, my marinara sauce! Oh no! Would you like to visit our satellite office at Autumn Mountain? As a fellow Italian, I have nothing to apologize for. Let's go! Did you know that telescope toad you found has a unique sprite? A lot of them do. That's my favorite part. Like, you'll see him in the audience, which is also great. You could be like, oh, look, there's that one particular toad. My grandmother is originally from Napoli. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, I like that we could find little toad house warp points around the world. That makes me happy. Alright, I gotta fix this place up. We got holes everywhere. God, I love the music in this area. Folded Toad's not in the audience yet. Or at least not for this fight. I have 2 moves. No. Oh, what am I doing? I have 2 moves. Duh. Damn it, no! I coughed and that guy survived! You haven't had a haircut in several months. I have not had a haircut. I needed one before the pandemic. And now I haven't had one since the pandemic started. Like, on a list of necessities, it's pretty low. I'm not gonna die without a haircut. And having a person get all up in my head. Oh, your grandmother's from Venice. Nice. You run the clippers over the top once a week. Life is easier being bald. I consider it sometimes. Just like, shave it all off. I do need a haircut though. It's getting out of hand. It's majestic. Majestic! A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream. Mix them together. Water of Elemental Shrine, resting place of Lord of Liquids, and Soaked Supreme. Soaker Supreme. Majestic! Oh, look at the majestic Cheap Cheeps. Majestics are so weird, I'm gonna be saying a lot, I guess. Alright, we got a toad nearby. I'll bust out the tracker if I need it, but I don't think I need it. Pretty sure I found him. Oh, finally! I've been waiting to say this for ages, so listen up! You can't turn battery-powered items on and off by pressing Y! Isn't that incredible? I've got to tell everyone! God damn it, that's X. Nice. Convenient. Oh, hello there. Oh, another little dragonfly told me that you've been using the 1,000-fold arm technique. That's so cool. And are they under control though? If you don't like motion controls, you can turn them off under the options in the menu. That toad was Emo Phillips. That's so cool. We had a celebrity in here. Emo Phillips has such a good voice. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You're starting to get a few gray streaks across from the front. I'm getting all the grays in my chin area. Have you seen the new blind bag Mario Legos? They have an Eep Cheap. And it's very majestic. I've not seen these blind bag Mario Legos. I haven't been keeping up on the Mario land. That sounds amazing. I think I need a few of those in my life. Huh! I could turn off the motion controls, but I won't. Hi Mario, sorry to keep running away, I panicked. At least I learned I'm pretty good at climbing walls. Toads are all Emo Phillips from now on. I don't know why, but that's just the way it's gonna be. And that's only gonna last for a little while. It's definitely gonna go back to Toads. No! I'm all the way back here. Only gonna last for a little while. Post that in the Discord so I could check that out later. I've only gotten a few blind bag things in my life. In case anyone wants them sooner. I've gotten, I always get blind purchase pins from different anime shows when I'm traveling. But I have gotten some blind bags of these guys. This is the only one I can reach for now. Little Portal 2 sentry turrets that come in a whole gib-gob, glibby-glob mess of varieties. This one's a little brick house colored one. I don't blame you. Croaker, how's it going? More back to the roots. I mean, that's the joy of Legos. You can get like a bunch of specific sets and then do whatever you want with them, right? I love my little collection of portal sentries. And we're back. I just got a text. What happened down here? Make sure no one's dying somewhere. You miss having Legos. Oh, spam. And not a funny spam either. I miss the days of the Beaver Basher Bigger. You miss having Legos? Just get Legos. There's no reason not to get more Legos. Although you have a baby coming, and babies love choking on Legos. Get Legos, but keep them far away from your baby. Imagine turning 100 and being forbidden from having Legos. No one could ever stop me from having things that I want. I don't believe in age restrictions as far as, like, you're too old for blank. That's not a real thing. Being too young for something? Yeah, fine. You know, you could choke on stuff. You have all your Warhammer minis, you already have to keep away from the baby, that's true. Like, growing up, you would have teachers that are like, oh, you know, you like video games now, but you're gonna grow out of them. It's like, I beg to differ. Same thing, I had a demon for an art teacher in middle school. A literal demon. I'm convinced when they built the school, they built it around her. She was some sort of horrible thing that was already present on the premises. And she did studio art, and I took classes with her. You know, fuck it. She's probably dead by now, Miss Loja. Miss Loja was awful. I hated her. She used to tell me, like, oh, you know what? You're gonna get out of here, you're gonna continue taking art classes, and they're not gonna like any of this cartoony style that you like doing. And, like, the very next class I took after I got out of there, you knew it was Miss Loja, right? She was a demon. I hated her. Absolutely despised her. Like, the next class I took after getting out of her class was a cartooning class, where it's like, oh yeah, no, you should really accentuate the cartoony elements. It's like, fuck that awful lady. I remember so many details about her that I shouldn't need to remember. I remember she told us that when her dog died, she had it taxidermied and it stands in her bedroom facing her bed forever. And it's like, wow, woman, that's fucked up. That's creepy. Like, maybe don't do that. And now that I'm older, I no longer think this is weird, but, like, she would come in and bring a Tupperware container of cold leftover tripe as her lunch and eat it in the classroom. And I thought it smelled terrible, and the idea of tripe grossed me out as a child. Now that I'm older, I still think it's gross, but it's not, like, as gross. You know, certain cultures, offal and organ meat is super, super cool by them. But as a middle schooler, I was like, that's fucking disgusting. But, the thing I'll always remember the best is this was a studio art class, and I was praised for the art I did. And then one day she wanted us to write an essay. And I had to go into the hospital because I had done a bad thing to my knee. So I wasn't there when the essays were supposed to be turned in. And when I finally did go back to class, she gave me a failing grade for the paper because the paper was late. I was like, but I was in the hospital. She's like, you knew when it was due, you could have had someone bring it, or you could have turned it in the day before. And the best the school would do when I was like, I think this is the most unfair thing I've ever heard of. It's like, well, we can't do anything about it. She is super tenured. She's been here longer than the principal. But we'll make it so, like, you don't have a failing grade for the whole semester. It's just for that one paper it's a failing grade. Yeah, she was the worst. When she was a child, she had polio, which is why she had a cane and walked with a limp. But Matzilla was also someone who had to suffer through her experiences. Very happy to see you pop in and be like, yeah, I knew it was Miss Loja. Just a demon, that woman. Like, good when it came to teaching art, I suppose. But just the worst. So yeah, she had a cane, one of her legs was shorter than the other because polio as a child. Usually when you watch shows and it's like, oh, look at that awful teacher, that's never in real life. I used to agree. No longer. No longer. Now you know the truth. They do exist, and they're terrible. 2 more moves. Can I... Wait a minute. There we go. Trick is not to look at them by their type, just figure out where you can arrange them. You must have blocked it all for your memory, but horrible middle school art teacher clearly could only be her. Oh yes, could only be her. Your first grade teacher tried to get you suspended because you wouldn't say under God the Pledge of Allegiance. All the teachers, when I refused to stand for that kind of stuff, would just be like, whatever, I don't care. So at least I had that going for me. Overwatering the plants? It's like, you're 7 years old, you're not supposed to have a green thumb. You were threatened to be sent to special school for implying that you would get violent with your kidnapper in a fictional kidnapping. I remember, and this is a weird little story. Our gym teacher was in charge of passing out papers for what do you want to be when you grow up. And I already thought that was a silly thing to be asking people in middle school, because I didn't know. And at the time, I was pretty into, like, weird, adverse psychology kind of stuff. It was a weird little hobby I was getting into, was learning about that kind of stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put down schizophrenic as my answer. That's probably a good one. What was her name? The one with the cankles. The lady who taught French? Anyway, I had to see the school psychiatrist. We had a lot of talks about my mental health and my home life, and I was like, I just think the word's fun. I can't remember her name, the one who taught French. Cardenius? But we're all talking about the same lady. Cankles, faces in her knees. That is the French teacher. She also was not a fan of mine. I think that has to be her. I don't remember her name. Krios, how's it going? The school psychiatrist is the last person you would bring your issues to. Yeah, exactly. I love the music here. So how's it going, Madzilla? You've been a new father now for a few months now, right? We all remember her knees. I remember her just being super angry at me all the time. For reasons that I would probably list as being unimportant. You always had weird relationships with the support staff? That was the only time I ever had to see. 3 months now! How's the 3-month being a father experience treating you? Your first week of 7th grade, a kid got into a fist fight with you, and when he went to the principal's office, they found coke on him. And I'm assuming this is not like the soda brand. You're probably talking about the bad drug. Between that and trying to remember middle school, it's making you feel real old. Yeah, sorry about that. Cardenius was the reason you broke your wrist. Oh, jeez, really? That rock almost took me out, but there's no way I'd let it beat me. What am I, scissors? You take that bad joke and you get right out of here, Toad. Keep walking and don't stop. Your paper, yeah. Alright, I think I got all the toads in the area. My little dingling's not going off. Oh, dingling went off. But the toad's right here, so it's not like a mystery. Are we outside the Water Elemental Shrine? People say that the shrine is home to a massive, terrifying water spirit, but people say a lot of things. You're young at heart, Matzilla. Young at heart. I made it to the Water Elemental Shrine. Hooray! Now we can finally meet the Water Elemental. This definitely looks like the shrine's front door, but how do we open it? Your high school guidance counselor thought you were gay. Really? That's strange. I mean, nothing wrong with it, of course. I just don't know why they would think that. This definitely looks like the shrine's front door, but how do we open it? I never oh, I did meet the high school guidance counselor when I convinced them that I should be allowed to take art instead of math classes. I think I got it, Mario. I bet you press both switches at the same time. That has to be it, right? Wow, I'm cute and clever. Good work floating on top of that button. Wait, no, I'm floating, so I can't press down on this switch. Bobby, you have feet. Come put these things to good use. Yeah, where is Bobby? Mr. Archaga, he was probably yours too. That sounds familiar. It was really just one day where we sat down, a book came out, and they're like, oh, I guess you are allowed to replace certain classes with electives as long as you take a Regents for it. And that's when I was like, there's an Art Regents! And that's the day I made high school way better. I replaced my math credit, not with art, actually. I replaced my math credit with taking True Basic and C++ with Mr. Key Dash, a class I took with you. And I still remember the day we had a substitute that would scream at us every time we compiled our scripts, because we replaced all of our compilation sounds with, like, chainsaws and belching sounds and, like, other weird your code is compiled successfully noises. And the substitute was convinced we were doing this on purpose just to mess with them. That was a good day of class. That's what I would tell him if you were here. High school guidance counselor thought you were a superhero who brought drugs with counterfeit money, so the criminals would get caught for something because they weren't being busted for dealing. You've just told me a story from, like, a young adult novel? Like, geez. Your physics teacher treated you like a person, too. He told me to get the fuck out of his class. Good stories about the educational system. Didn't he run off ahead of us? So he should be here already, shouldn't he? You don't think he's so lost in the Tallgrass, do you? Oh, Bobby. Oh, Bobby. Well, we're not getting into the shrine without that adorable little feet of his, so let's go find him. You like that physics teacher? I don't remember much about my physics class. Is he still in the Tallgrass? Tallgrass is this way. I comb that grass pretty thoroughly, so I take offense to this video game. I left no blade unruffled. Oh, I replaced my language credit with art. So math I replaced with coding, and then language I replaced with art, because there was in fact an art regents, which is all that matters to the state of New York, is that you take the certain number of regents tests. And that was still my favorite regents. It was largely done outside of a testing room, and you just got to make certain things. I made a 3D art gallery in which I hung all of my work throughout the year, and you could walk through the gallery and look at the other things I made. I wonder if I could find that anywhere. I would like to revisit that. Damn it! I don't remember what the other physics teacher's name was, but she didn't like me or my girlfriend. Yeah, I don't remember any of the teachers' names from the science course, except for middle school teachers. Because Mr. Ioka ran the Dungeons & Dragons Club, so of course I remember him. Bobby! Bobby, where are you? Who the hell is Bobby? That boy ain't right. Mr. Ioka? If I remember correctly, Mr. Ioka taught earth sciences in middle school? Wait. A thing I haven't reached yet? Unacceptable. Unacceptable! How do I get there? No, not like that. Were you already in high school when the vice principal that quit / got fired for sleeping with a student? I don't remember that. I remember, the bus driver that got fired for just taking, like, 6 high school girls to the mall instead of to school. Where is Bobby? You used counterfeit money to buy lunch, and then they lined a bunch of us against a wall, and the lady pointed you out, and you got into huge trouble. And you still don't know it was me. But they made you see mandatory counseling for a while, and that was your, what you thought was, brilliant way to get out of being in trouble. It's still high on your list of the most bizarre things you've ever done or had done to you. That's magical. Yeah, I don't remember this principal or vice principal that got fired for sleeping with a student. That somehow evaded my knowledge. All I remember is the bus driver who just took a bunch of kids to the mall. Mr. Chu was that bus driver's name. Your teacher let the... Whoa. I'm sorry. Your middle school teacher let students practice how to use an IV on him. You remember Mr. Chu? Mr. Chu got fired for taking, like, 5 or 6 high school girls to the mall instead of to school. That's why he stopped being a bus driver randomly. For those of you that didn't go to school with a few of us, I apologize for this series of non-sequiturs. Just going down a weird memory lane situation here. Alright, we need to fill the water to get those boats out of the way, I imagine. I'm just looking for Bobby! Where'd Bobby go? We had an AP history teacher in Ross who got arrested after he graduated from being with a student too. Wait, AP history? She was old. I mean, no disrespect to older folks getting with students, but like, goodness me. I remember that woman wasting so much of my life away by showing me pictures of her vacation to Plymouth Rock. Respect the hustle of older folks. "13-year-olds putting live IVs in teachers is a no-go." Yeah, no, that does sound like a fireable offense to me. My AP history teacher was a lady. We may have had different AP history teachers. Or I might be thinking of a different year of AP history. Where is Bobby? The game holds your hand until this moment, then it's like, yeah, go find your friend who ran away an hour ago. Where the hell are they? Bobby! Come on, Bobby. I got things to do here. Something blatantly irresponsible. What's irresponsible about letting children put IVs in your arm as a teacher? It's experiential learning. Hey, Twigbreaker, how's it going? We're all sharing stories of wildly irresponsible teachers in our lives. It's been a fun ride. Where the fuck are you, Bobby? Also, I'm looking for Bobby. I lost Bobby. Static may be the winner. I can't think of something more irresponsible than a teacher saying, "Here, pierce my flesh and find my veins with an IV." God damn it, Bobby! That bomb ain't right. Got things to do. I've not seen King of Hill in a long time. Can't remember how to do his voice. It was probably the same guy. It's shocking how many teachers got fired for sleeping with students or bus drivers. Yeah, some cool teachers that were on your level. That's nice. Like, I had a couple of those. I only have a few, like, genuinely, like, that's horrifying to think about kind of stories about teachers. Chestnut Valley, I believe so. I'm outside the Water of Elemental. We're trying to find where Bobby went. There's a button that requires 2 people to stand on it, and our Babam friend has gone missing. I'm just going everywhere. Oh my god, you know, he's probably, like, in a tree or something. Keep your eyes open for, like, little feet wiggling and tree branches. Heebie-jeebie! I love your name. You redeemed the birthday personality profile. Luckily, Jimmy's in chat. He's the man that does that. If you tell us your birthday, Jimmy might be able to help you out. And then I'll read out what he writes. Male teacher sleeping with a student. That's rape, kill, and female teacher sleeping with a male student. That's nice. There is that double standard. They are obviously both equally bad. But society does tend to romanticize one and not the other. He's up past the spiked chestnuts. Spiked chestnuts? I don't know if I've seen spiked chestnuts. Why didn't you tell me jumping on the big elevator from Observatory Ecology was so janky? Oh, are you playing Hellpoint? Heckpoint? It would make sense if the feet were sticking out somewhere. Oh no. The game's been pretty good about not having annoying things in it so far. Of course, today, the day I'm like, yeah, I want to play this game, yeah, would be the day we run into it. Spiky chestnuts, where the hell is that? If you know Japanese, it's quite vulgar. I don't know enough Japanese to see the joke there, unfortunately. They have a lot of language puns in their language. How are you enjoying Heckpoint so far? And yes, the game has a lot of jank, and I love the jank. Spiky chestnuts, spiky chestnuts. Where have we seen spiky chestnuts? At least I get to listen to this good music. No, I threw confetti! Ah. If it helps, Krios, I have, like, the big field of grain. Head up some ramps. You've played, like, 3 to 4 bosses ahead of this, so if you get tired, you can give me a 5-point tip. If you could just straight up tell me where to find Bobby, I would love just to get the game rolling again. Your dog is doing the thing. Which thing? Curled up in your office where you're also curled up. Aw, that's cute. Like, I got the tuna cans over here. You would never want to take away from a first playthrough, everyone just gets one. I understand that, and generally speaking, I do not want. Bobby jumped off the bridge. Jumped off the bridge! Alright, see, that's a good hint. We'll try and figure out how to get below the bridge. I guess I could have pressed the hint button. Bobby! Can I just jump off this bridge? Yes! Careful, don't jump! You really don't want to fall from here! God damn it! Olivia? It's pretty good. You find the first playthrough of all Souls games to be a little janky, and this especially so, as you like knowing what you're doing. I had a lot of fun yesterday, and I look forward to playing more of it. The thing that's blowing me away... God, this is how we get down there, and I don't know how to get past this point. What if we just bash the heck out of a bunch of these things? Wait, why is she telling you not to go? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I'm blown away by Hellpoint's expansive levels. Like how many secret areas and hidden bits there are. My only concern is like there might be a hidden area that you require for progress, and that would annoy me. I can't jump off that cliff there. You just jumped off the bridge. Bobby must be lost in that tall grass. Ledges you can land on your left. Let me think here. So this takes me over here. I can get up to just that pipe, no higher. You know what? I'm going to follow what Olivia's going on about. Maybe we need to exhaust a certain amount of tall grass. I've gotten all the toads in the tall grass. The one thing you don't like about Hellpoint's level design is that it's easy to get lost, but you found the sacrificial dagger, so between knife and sword you have good mana regen. Nice. Sombrero guy? No, I didn't talk to Sombrero guy. Alright, we need to find a hidden NPC in Tallgrass. Is that a shy guy? That's a shy guy. Shy guy. Are you a shy guy up there? Stand up. Stand up. Come on, stand up. Alright, that dude's not standing up at all. Nope, that's a shy guy. Olivia! I'm not seeing anyone in the tall grass. Ah, fuck it. If I kill everyone in the tall grass, there'll be no one left, and then we have to run into Sombrero guy. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. 2 moves, huh? Do I want to make a line? Oh, I can't do a line. Plop you there. Plop you 2 there. Attack power up! Yeah, shiny hammer. I don't feel like doing 2 rounds of combat. There's a patch of grass in the top left that's a different color that you haven't stood on. Top left. Up here? Olivia! Where are you, Bobby? Knowing him, he's probably relaxing in a quiet corner somewhere. Quiet corner, huh? If I touch every corner. Bobby! Bobby! Falcon, how's it going? And how's it going, Tavestelma? TV, how's it going, TV? I'm looking for Bobby, he's lost. I'm afraid for him. Did you find the occult processing table? Occult processing table? Tell me more. Where you can use your bones. No, I haven't found this. Is it in... What part of the map is it in? Let's wear out these iron boots. To make a demon gun? No, I didn't find this. I found a new NPC that wants me to show him something, but I don't have the thing he's asking for. It's in the very first area. Really? I need to go back to the first area, I think. How do I like this game so far? Oh, I love this game so far. I am more impressed with it than I thought I would be. It's right by the friendly guy who claims land. Really? How did I miss that? We could also beat into his house. I did murder that man, I'm not gonna lie. I have 2 moves, huh? It's a secret door! Oh! I was told there's a secret door there that I missed. So now I know exactly what we're talking about. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back there and get that secret. You have Paper Mario, and you're on the last ribbon. Oh, nice! Yeah, I came into this thinking I would be a little disappointed, because I've always been a big fan of the 1,000-Year Door. But I've been really enjoying it. I think making the combat more puzzly than anything else was a great move on their part, if they want to move away from RPG elements. And the writing, as always, is hilarious. Quiet corner. What is going on? Alright, Cthulhu, you said there's a corner I haven't stood in yet. And you said upper left. I imagine there isn't any other tall grass anywhere else on the map. Tall grass plains. Like, yeah, this is the tall grass area. There's no other tall grass before here. Oh, it's just texture.